Right, Hippie here. Hello YouTube and Facebook. This is what happens when you don't seal up after a hive cutout. I did the cutout. The owner of the house paid his guy to seal things back up. There was a hive in this section right here. It was a big one too. I took, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but I cut a line because of all this soffit went behind the brick, the block, and all of that. It was just not one that I could pull all of it out. So I cut it right across there. Now, to seal that back up, it should have had insulation put in it and all of that caulked and repainted. The guy that did it did not do all of that. I think he put the insulation. Now, from the peak left was the hive. From the peak right there was no hive. I had actually pulled that section loose. It was real late when I left here and I didn't nail that back up. And whoever he paid to put it back just is not a detail person. I'm a detail person. I'm real OCD about things, and he just didn't seal it back up. So now 4 weeks later, we've got a hive. It's going to be a young hive. It's going to have soft comb. I hope I can find the queen. I'm probably not going to be able to frame any comb up, so this is probably just going to be a vac job. And we'll just see. It's 6 o'clock in Sunday evening. Hopefully this won't take me long, just to get them out of there, and then we'll see who's going to seal it back up. But this is what happens when you cut corners and don't do things right. I got cotton in my ears, so I hope I'm not hollering. Hope I'm talking loud enough. My phone battery died, so I had to let it charge. I was going to show you guys this, and I removed this hive, I believe 5 weeks ago. I removed it from that section, and the guy that put it back, you see that big space right there? And that's not the right way to do it. He didn't caulk it back. It's frustrating. Now, what I did, they had packed this with insulation, but I needed it, so I packed it in here so that she couldn't run, the queen. And then I packed steel wool there and all there. Look at that big ugly dude right there. Oh, that's nasty. Well, crud. And then I packed a bunch here. I vacuumed there, and then I sprayed Honeybee Gone in this section here, and you see the wet spot. I don't know if I'm helping it. The wet spot right there, that's Honeybee Gone, and got one on me. I sprayed all of this with Honeybee Gone, just to try to keep the queen from getting in there. So I pulled, I've got a lot more comb than I expected. I've got a lot of cat brood. I have not seen the queen. She may be up in there. Sealed it pretty good to where I don't think she can run. So I'm pretty sure I'll wind up backing her. I'm fixing to start cutting out some comb. Working off a ladder, because I didn't think there was going to be this much comb to frame up. I'm gonna get this moved, and fortunately I brought some frames in a box, so hopefully I'll be able to get them moved tonight. It's 9:30. I work really late. I've probably got a good couple more hours at this pace I work. Some of you faster cutout guys could probably do quicker. And if I had brought my, I wish I could get that dude. If I had brought my scaffold and set up, I'd be able to set up right here and I wouldn't have to climb up and down off a ladder, but that's okay. It is what it is. And I'm going to talk to the homeowner and see if I can't negotiate me coming back over here tomorrow evening and properly sealing all this up. See, I've already pulled a little bit of comb, and I've got 2, 4, 6, 7 frames worth of rubber bands, so I'll frame up that much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think I've got enough frames. All right, anyway, probably we'll just end this here. Go ahead and put the 2 segments together. So, hippie out.